you go into a CTE class, they're always doing things. They're always got their hands on stuff.
Well, within the agriculture program, we have 3 pathways. There's the animal science, the greenhouse, and the ag mechanics pathway. In the animal science pathway, it's really preparing students for to be a vet tech or a veterinarian. So we're always out in the greenhouse. We do a lot with tomatoes and peppers that we grow out there. We actually sell some of those to co-op and sell them directly out of our greenhouse to kind of just get that experience if you want to go into the horticulture industry. And then the ag mechanics pathway, they're always out in the shop. They restore tractors and learn how to weld and things like that. I really like the hands-on learning that I get to do, and that when I first began, I didn't know for sure that this was the field I want to go into, but now it's really solidified my career choice.
Like all schools, every student is not necessarily wanting math, science, English, history, and that be their only choice. And CTE, with all the programs that we have to offer, gives those students that edge.
In architectural and engineering design, there's 3 levels. The first level, you do more of hand drawings, and then in the second level, you start working on computers and take what you did in the hand drawings and put it onto the computer. In the 3rd year, you get to pick architectural or mechanical. And architectural, you design houses or buildings, and in mechanical, you do engine parts or hovercrafts. I like the feel-free environment. He lets us work on how we want to work on it, as long as we get the job done and it's correct. Other than that, it's a fun time in there.
Your first year, you're just out in the shop, learning your basics. And then your second year is all electrical based stuff, and 3rd and 4th you're out in the shop doing more of the mechanical based everything. Right now in 3rd and 4th we learned how to balance and rotate tires, lifts for topless in Tennessee, engine mechanical fails and stuff like that, and AC work, just about anything. It's a great program. Definitely if you're into vehicles, I would definitely get into it. It does teach you a lot. Other than that, it's a great class.
Well, in business management, we like to kind of take the management aspect of the business, so it teaches you how to be a leader. And in business entrepreneurship, otherwise known as practicum, we make a business from scratch. So we build it up, we do the whole business plan and make it as a business. And then in coffee shop is a morning class. We get here at 7 o'clock and we make coffee for the students. I like that it's very, not really hands-on, but it's more of like a business lecture, so you're talking one-on-one, as well as it just helps with the future plans and just speaking one-on-one with others. It's helped me be a leader and helped me get my future plans all in set.
Right now we're learning on how to hand tools, and at the beginning of the year we learned how to read a tape measure, then we moved to plot plans, and then now we're on hand tools. I like best about this class is that we get to use hands-on learning and get to communicate a lot. Just learning how to use simple things in life, like from reading a tape measure all the way to building your own house. It has prepared me because it teaches me many things about construction and lots of other useful knowledge throughout your life.
The class is mostly practical, so that hands-on kind of learning is definitely a lot of fun, especially getting to handcuff and pressure point people. Coach Patterson himself used to do computer forensics, so we learn a lot from him, not only about that, but also criminal justice in general. It's definitely reinforced leadership abilities because, of course, doing things like being a cop or a lawyer, you have to have some presence when you do these things.
We mainly deal with different skills for photography to make our pictures look better, and then right now we're focusing on Photoshop, where we're making infographics for sports events that are coming up. I really like that it's a program that you can really use for any career. You're always going to need to do things digitally. I mean, even if you're making a resume, it'll be really helpful in the future. There's a teamwork aspect, because if you don't know how to do something, he wants us to rely on the people around us to ask them instead of just going straight to him. So it's definitely helped me make more friendships. I think it's a really great class to take because it will prepare you for the future, and it's just a really cool environment because you get to meet so many different people.
In nutrition science and diet therapy, we are always cooking, we're always learning about eating disorders and different ways to make sure that people live a healthy lifestyle. Every time we come into class with Ms. Stock, we get to learn about how to improve ourselves by living healthy lifestyles and making sure that we eat nutritious and healthy foods. And we also get to cook in that class, so it's a good way to learn how to cook whenever you are back at home. I feel like this course is really something that a lot of people don't know a whole lot about, and they should really take this opportunity to learn like important life skills. Even if you aren't wanting to be a nutritionist or something along that field, you need to know what's healthy for you and what's good for your body.
With CT classes, they get to use a different skill set, different mindset, and it's just more exciting for the students.
Well, we do coding, robotics, electrical work, pretty much anything that involves engineering in any principle, and we kind of just solve problems that are given to us. We're allowed to essentially run wild and solve the problems in any way that we can, as long as we do it within normal means of work. An engineer's basic principle is identifying a problem and solving said problem and constantly reevaluating and improving how you solve that problem. Ultimately, we do that every single day in class. Engineering is fun.
Freshman year, we did a lot of shadowing and going into classes and seeing how our teachers that we've had before have used their knowledge that they got in college to help each student. Next year, all of us are trying to pursue the work-based learning lead, get to go use what we've learned and apply it to our own classroom. First of all, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and Ms. Akins has given me the opportunity to follow that dream that I've wanted. It's very hands-on. Our first year we were learning stuff and then being able to apply it and help a teacher, and I think it just gives you a really good picture of how things are going to be if you do end up pursuing the education field.
We go to Dickson Health and Rehab every day, Monday through Thursday, and what we do is we help the residents with anything they need, whether that be giving them a shower, feeding them, dressing them, whatever they need, we're there for them. And at the end of this course, at the end of the year, we're able to test to get our CNA certification. So you don't just get life experiences out of this class, you actually get a certification that you can use in the real world. I believe that with the help from all my teachers and the CNAs and the nurses and all the people at the nursing home, I've been able to gain so many skills and tools that I can put in my toolbox that I can use later in life and just be able to succeed.
I can tell you that there's not a CTE program that is lacking at our school. We have several that do well in state and national competitions. It's not just HOSA, it's not just FFA, it's not just FBLA, but a lot of our programs do really well at the next level because of the passion that our teachers have in the classroom.